Hi guys! So I got 22 out of 30 videos in September, so I think it went pretty well. And I think I'm also doing pretty well with other things. I explained that it felt like I relied on Yafta for loving me because I didn't really love myself. And now I just feel more and more that I am there for myself when I am sad. Of course, it stays difficult. Like, I really often just miss hugging Yafta, for example, those simple things like cooking for each other. But I try to compare that with my childhood. Like, I think I had a really good childhood, and like, of course, if I could choose to travel back in time to relive a vacation, for example, that would be great, but I can't, so I just accept that that time is gone and it's a nice memory. And I try to do the same with my life with Yafta. Like, of course, I would love to go back to some moments, but it's impossible, so yeah, I try to be happy with the memories. And I think something that's helping me is to see, I got this from a TED talk, to see my brain as a different person that's constantly talking to me like a friend. And like, friends can give good advice, but also really bad advice. And like that, you can choose to listen to them or not. So I feel like that makes things less real. So for example, when I feel really sad because I miss Yafta or something, it feels really real because I feel it in my heart. But if I translate that into my brain talking to me and saying, you can't live without Yafta, then it's not really in my heart, it's more like I'm hearing it, and I can be more objective and say like, of course I can live without Yafta. And it also feels less crowded in my head, because when I don't see it like that, it's just like there are all these thoughts at the same time, and they're all running around like SpongeBob. Like, if you know that reference. I think I never asked for likes before and it feels so weird. But yeah, like, I don't have any control over it, they just bounce around in my head, the thoughts. But when I see it like my brain is talking to me, I guess it feels more clear, like it's only one person, instead of thoughts coming from all directions. So yeah, with things like that and meditation, I'm trying to think less about things. Which might be ironic because now I'm still discussing my thoughts and feelings. Yeah, I think it's good to question everything about the world and yourself to find out who you are. And I've done that for years, and now I feel like I'm finally at a point where I can apply it and not think so much about it anymore. But even though I know now that I need to be careful of my energy, for example, it's still difficult to apply it. Like, it feels like I've done almost nothing yesterday and today, and still I almost feel too exhausted to talk. But instead of thinking, like, why does it have to be this way? How can I change this? How can I improve? How can I learn to live with my autism? I just don't think about it. Like, I just need to rest now. So I am just gonna watch Netflix, for example, you know? It seems difficult to explain, but yeah, it feels like I can finally just accept who I am and do what I need to do, instead of always thinking, like, why and how, what should I do? So I think I might be this exhausted without doing a lot, because in the background I am constantly also processing my emotions about Yafta and being in Finland. Yeah, even this is too much. So yeah, I'll just watch some Netflix, take a rest, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next week. Bye!